Let's wait for the stream to catch up. I was hosting Day 9 TV. I should not be anymore.
Love and Q went live.
Hey, I hear me.
Host. I was hosting Fantalis at the moment. Bring another Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past randomizer.
Yes, there we go. I think we have you, we have me, we have game audio. That should be the important stuff. So, welcome everyone to I Don't Understand Spinach Plays the Red Strings Club. We're back for another episode of trying and failing to get information out of people. So the last time we played, we met Ghost, the skeleton guy who got us a couple of new ingredients. We interrogated the lawyer and that other woman in the red dress, and we met the other information broker, the torturer, and we earned a favor from him, but then we decided not to use it, and we didn't get him to torture any of the people that we had already talked to. So, let's hop over to the game screen, and let's continue.
Bon, on continue.
Did you like my present?
Oh, that's right. We have 7 minutes we have to redo.
Right, that's right.
So we can jump through that.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we streamed it last, or did we? Yeah, I guess we streamed it at the end. Yeah, okay. You're completely crazy, Akara. Oh, in a good way, I mean. Ghost is coming.
Oh, wait, so did it not save all this the part with the torture guy?
Oh, I think it did.
No. Okay.
I think that was the part that when Donovan was saying that Akara was crazy, I think he was talking about the torture guy.
Oh.
Having come and just left. And then Ghost is now showing up with our new ingredients for drinks.
Yes, the red and the blue stuff.
Just who are you? How do you do it? Are you even real? I think we went with Are You Even Real last time.
It's true. I guess maybe we could try something else.
We could, yeah.
Just who are you?
Balberith, Lord of the Covenant.
Of course you are.
Well then.
What's that? Some underground group of smugglers?
Ha ha ha.
We are actually a musical company.
Say, do you want to try your new ingredients on me? Of course!
Yeah. All right, Newman.
Hello, Newman. Triangles, blah, 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 yes, blah, blah, yep.
The soul nodes.
Alright, so I think what we did when we did this last time was we went with some vodka, some absinthe, and then we poured that in and then separately added the blue secret stuff. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
What? Are we? We're out of vodka! Panic! Yep. The floor is just one big mess of, like, sticky residue.
Pretty much, yeah.
Shake, shake, shake.
Shakety, shakety, shake. Now we gotta get some more straight vodka in there. A little more. Yeah.
A little more. That's too much. Take it back.
Too much. Take it back. A little bit more, I think. Just a drop. There we go. And now we have to use this blue secret.
Some people have drinking problems. We have pouring problems.
It's true. Baha. And now we'll put a one of these and another. Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Didn't quite hit it.
More
Absinthe?
more absinthe. Maybe a drop of absinthe. Oh, it looks like the soul node might not be well. Just a drop. You need a pipette.
Yes, I really do.
Whoop.
Shit.
Oh dear. Tequila time.
Who's for some tequila?
He's like staring and going, "What are you doing?"
Carefully. Carefully. There we go.
Hey!
That's what was missing. Man, this is one hell of a drink, despite how slowly you poured everything. Soul-sinking cocktails will be a hit with my friends. You should join me someday in the underworld for a great party. Oh, don't worry. Everybody dies eventually, Donovan.
What?
A client is approaching the club.
Yeah, someone interesting, yes.
Dr.
Oh, yeah, this is
Edgar
where we-
Coldstream, 37, macropsychologist. Macropsychologist.
Yep.
That's interesting. Also, my father.
Oh yes. What? What do you mean, your father?
He's the director of Project Akara.
Okay, let's see how this works out.
I see you got yourself into a fine mess. I'd better vanish. Good luck. Zip. Alright, here we go. Welcome to the Red Strings Club.
So this is the infamous Red Strings joint, huh? My name's Edgar. This place looks quite desolate for the insane amount of you must have put into advertising. Good evening. My name is Donovan. I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, I barely log online and it's all banners and pop-outs about this club. Pop-outs? Whoa, that sure wasn't me. Haven't spent a dime on promotion ever. Weird. Okay, first things first. Is that an Akara android you're wasting as a greeting machine? I didn't know they've introduced them to the public already. Not exactly. But you could consider this some sort of closed beta.
Liz says those are some fancy boots. They are some fancy
This is
boots.
Cool. Do you mind if we have them join the conversation? Oh dear. I don't know if that's a good...
Yes, father.
Oh dear. I programmed them all to address me as father. Haha, that's not creepy at all. I guess I'm compensating for my lost semen dispenser. Sure. You've had many beautiful children. Congratulations. Thanks, dude. How's Akara been doing so far? Are you happy with their performance?
I feel like he'd be happy to hear that Akara is doing really well.
Yes. I think that's probably the best option.
Yeah.
Akara's amazing, way beyond my expectations. Their empathy is off the charts. Superhuman. In no time, they've adapted to my work style. You've been really helpful and supportive. You should be proud of Bakara.
Thank you. It makes me happy to hear that. Thank you.
Wow, that's great to know. I was afraid all that education Supercontinent's putting them through at the clinic may have ruined their nature. Education as in schooling them? No, as in teaching them the corpse philosophy. It's all the idea of the new CEO.
She's a crazy 15-year-old.
Quite ironic if you think about how she was trained. Ooh. Would you mind telling me more about the new CEO? That's a delicate issue. I'd rather talk about my stuff. Like this hat. Sure, what's your stuff?
Oh.
The mirror neuron algorithm, baby. I spent ages trapped in the lab giving shape to it, and now I can't wait for people to know its wonders. Sounds exciting. You bet. Also, this hat. Although I gotta say, I'm a bit disappointed you haven't offered me a drink yet. Okay. Of course, how rude of me. Let me put something together for you. But wait! There's
more!
This hat! Oh, no tequila, please. My body doesn't really okay.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. That complicates things a bit, but gotcha.
Okay, so tequila's off the list. Now, so basically, if we overshoot anything, we have to go. We have to basically start over. So we can go fraud or vanity.
I think we have to start with vanity, otherwise we can't go back to it because we don't have the tequila. Right?
Well, every time we start making a new drink, it's right here. Like we start here in the middle.
Oh, okay, I see.
We can't use tequila, so if we overshoot, we can't fix that and go back.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I'd sort of be up for going for vanity first, especially if we're going to start with asking him about the mirror neuron algorithm.
Yeah,
we probably
don't want to start out with like fraud.
Yeah. All right. So should we go bourbon and absinthe separately, or should we put them in the mixer? You think?
I think you should be able to do them separately. It seems close enough.
All right. Well, we'll give it a shot.
Yeah. We've got unlimited, or so it would seem.
We hope. Otherwise, we're going to run out pretty soon. There we go.
Okay, yeah, that seems fine.
Now we also need to put in the blue.
Need to spin it though. Yeah, that's right. So maybe we will need to. Well. Ooh.
Yeah, no, we're topped up. Can't get there.
Look.
Can't get there from here.
Throw it out.
Start over. All right. So, let's go with some of this.
Yeah, so the proportion is going to be more green to brown.
I don't know if that makes a difference. Because when I've done different proportions before, it always still seemed like it just went up at a 45-degree angle.
Oh.
But we'll see. Let's give this a try.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Yep. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so it doesn't seem like that's made much of a difference to the different proportions, I mean. Okay. So now, if we dump this, and if we go for absinthe and the blue secret together.
Oh, yeah.
Some of that. And some of this. All right. Let's put some of this in here. So it should move to the left and rotate counterclockwise simultaneously.
Oh, yeah.
Little more.
Yep.
Oh dear.
We'll need to fine tune just a bit there. But...
Well, we can't go backwards though.
Oh, you're right. Oh dear.
So is this gonna have us close enough? I don't think so. Damn it.
Well,
maybe a little bourbon.
Bourbon to lift it up. We might be too far.
Yeah.
Too much absinthe. Dump.
All right.
He's like, that's the third time you're trying this. Are you sure you're capable?
I know what I'm doing. Shut up, you're drunk.
Drunk up, you're shut. Maybe a smidge more.
A smidgen? At least if we go too high, we can correct that with some vodka.
Yeah.
Hello. Bourbon?
Yep. Yep.
Bourbon?
Yep.
Bourbon? Bourbon.
It's like those ketchup bottles. You're like, hello, and then your plate is
And
just
then,
full of ketchup.
and then it's all...
Whoop.
There we go. That's fine. All right, so now we got to go a little more to the left, but very carefully. Actually, you know what I'm going to do?
Yeah, you...
Add some ice so that I get a better sense of how far I need to go.
You could even add both cubes. Maybe a drop more?
I'm going to go get this lined up first. Hello. There we go.
Oh.
And now one more cube. And now this should just be a touch of fine tuning. A touch to the left and a touch up. Perfect.
Ah.
Save.
Save. Oh, shut up. How's a human being able to craft something this flawless?
Well, third try is the charm.
I may have found my equal, but applied to bartending. I mean, I'm probably the #1 scientist alive, probably in all history in due time. But you, my friend, you are the best bartender this universe's chaos has ever given birth to. Wow. My most sincere congratulations, you talented son of a bitch. We should take a picture together for the annals.
Whoa, on a first date?
Yeah. Glad you liked it. Okay, I'm back. Where'd you go? What shall my privileged intellect help you with?
So, the M&A is what we want him to talk about?
I think so. I'm dying to know more about the M&A. I bet you are. Are you ready? Oh, God, I'm so hyped. First of all, our assistant here will fill us in on the basic information. Oh.
The mirror neuron algorithm is the first program to live and reproduce in human beings. For fuck's sake, you could have told me that, Akara?
Seriously?
Using implant wearers as transmitters, the MNA can broadcast subconscious conditionals to implant-free subjects. This is performed via micro-expressions and subtle body language. In other words, woo. Given enough exposure, an implant-free subject will adopt these patterns, becoming a new host for the program.
What? Oh my god, that sounds terrific! Why didn't you tell me if you known this all along, Akara? Ah, don't blame them. These cuties come with pretty strict confidentiality protocols. Only a few of us at Supercontinent can override them. So, what do you think?
How is this even possible? What do you plan to broadcast? Or doesn't this sound super villainous to you? What do you plan to broadcast?
Yeah, either that or how is this even possible? But I think the plan to broadcast is probably what we should be doing. What do you plan to broadcast? Social psyche welfare. What? And that's it? Dude, this shit in some toy. It's been developed for a good purpose. But just like nuclear energy, it could be catastrophic in the wrong hands. And what keeps the wrong hands from getting on the MNA? First of all, it's pretty tightly guarded in Supercontinent servers. But even if a hacker got their hands on it, it's not like you can code for the MNA with JavaScript precisely.
It's actually a Lua API.
Micro expressions are quite inaccessible for us humans to code.
Oh, the API's in PHP.
Ah, yes. There are terabytes of data involved just in handling, say, the frown.
Oof. You need some better compression.
How did you do it then? You need an incredible powerful AI to translate the logic patterns to the MNA. Basically, in the current day, Akara's the only one who can pull that off. Oh.
Aha.
And what if someone snatches an Akara unit alongside the MNA? Well, in that case, they'd still need to hijack the whole implant network to run the program. I shouldn't have told you that. That's like hacking the whole internet, dude. And you know the last boss is a bitch. Okay, first thing, you should work on not telling some bartender you just met every step needed to get a hold of the MNA. Secondly, if I got the MNA and Akara to serve my mischief, no need to hack the internet. I don't need to put a gun to the right head to broadcast it through Supercontinent's implant network. Whoa, shit. You're right. I guess our failsafe here is Akara, then. You would never betray us, right? Right?
Define us.
Oh dear. Okay, you and me will review some protocols when we're back at the lab. Good grief.
How's this even possible? Doesn't this sound super villainous to you? Or okay, I've heard enough?
Maybe how is this possible? How is this even possible? I kinda get how you could control implant wearers, but I don't see myself falling for that micro-expressions bunk. Ah, that's where the magic of mirror neurons comes into play. Don't want to bore you with the scientific stuff, because there is none, so I'll put it in layman's terms. These mirror neuron things fire when an animal acts, but also when an animal observes action. What?
When? I mean, that part is legit, except for the when.
And humans mirror neurons are AAA shit.
Okay.
So basically,
It's magic. May I recommend you tell Donovan about the experiment with primates?
good idea, thank you. This illustrates it pretty well. If you eat a candy bar in front of a monkey, the monkey will start salivating due to these mirror babies. If you do it in front of another human, the effect is the same. But here comes the twist. If you act as if you're eating candy, just mimicking, no candy involved in the process, the monkey won't salivate, but the human still will.
Pretty sure I've never salivated at somebody pretending to eat candy.
Monkeys are immune to
Monkeys are immune to drama! Oh no! Our only weapon against the monkeys is useless! We were going.
Mirror neurons trigger even in response to simulated actions.
We were going to avoid the monkey uprising with musical theater. Now we're ruined.
The same as hunger. Happiness, sadness, rage, etc. can be transmitted through mirror neurons. Mirror neurons play a critical role in empathy, after all. So basically, unless you're some underdeveloped primate, you'll be susceptible to the M&A. Very cool, huh? Yay. Want to know more?
Do we want to go with the supervillainous thing, or do we want to say I've heard enough?
I kind of feel that we might as well. Forgive my boldness, but doesn't this sound super villainous to you? What? Au contraire, it's like savior of mankind stuff.
I will be right back. Give me 60 seconds.
The clock is ticking.
And I'm back.
Ta-da!
All right.
Edgar, let's be frank here. Are we Edgar or are we Frank?
Are we Edgar, are we Frank, or are we Donovan?
You're pushing a mind control device out there. The attitude of knowing what's best for humanity just makes it even more delusional. Only thing left for you is to laugh maniacally in your lab. Oh, I've done that plenty of times.
Oh, that's not left to do. I do that every day at 3 o'clock.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you always do that. Dude, I just love my job.
Okay, hopefully you also included a self-destruct mechanism, or there's still time for redemption.
I like the redemption.
Oh, really? Okay.
What are you thinking? You were thinking the other?
I was thinking if we ask about this and he says, yeah, there's a self-destruct mechanism, then we have information to pass along, right?
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah.
Do you want to do that, or do you want to do the redemption?
Yeah. Let's try that.
Self-destruct?
Hopefully you also included a self-destruct mechanism.
Uh-oh.
Where did your supercontinent find you? A comic book? Don't tell me it's a big red button. Hey, I'm not that dumb. It's blue. I've coded it into Supercontinent's landline network. Aha!
So you need to call in and then play the Wheel of Fortune theme on your keypad digits.
Oh.
I advise you to stop talking.
Hey, whose side are you on, Akara?
Yours, Donovan, but I feel somehow indebted to my father. I'd describe it as pity.
What a time to show humanity. Whatever, I'm sorry to feel sorry for taking that much advantage of Edgar anyway.
I'm sure you and Brandis will be able to figure the code out.
You two know I'm still here, right? Okay, I've heard enough. I'm sorry you're getting all these bad vibes from the M&A. I get how your lack of information would get you to get all worked up. But I promise I'll put your mind at ease before I leave. Let's clear the mood and move on to another subject for now.
Okay, so we got any thoughts on Supercontinent's new direction? Any plans for Akara besides pottery? Or we can serve him a drink and go to fraud instead of vanity. Do we want to go with Akara while he's still under the influence of vanity, and then fraud
That's true,
for
'cause he'd be,
Supercontinent?
like, really proud of the program and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking like vanity might work here. This one here, he said he didn't really want to talk about, and so I'm wondering if that's the one we need to switch to fraud for. Let's give it a try. I mean, we can also use, like, when we serve him another drink, we can give him the pill.
The memory pill.
Yeah, wipe them and then try multiple things under fraud. I don't know. Any plans?
Any plans for Akara besides pottery? Pottery? That's a ridiculously tiny fraction of Akara's potential. Akara could well take on any job, from flipping burgers to directing traffic. That's an interesting range. Akara could be your fucking dentist.
Okay.
You could kill a man, and Akara could conduct the investigation, perform the autopsy, judge you in trial, and then officiate the victim's funeral. Okay, I get it. But can she make a pie?
No.
Akara could act as the loving mother of a dozen orphans. Akara could teach every subject in university. They could even run for fucking president and win.
Well, anybody could do that.
This does sound like it could be a song. Akara should be president of the world.
Fred.
President of the world? You're crazy. Wait and see. They just need to finally get out there. Remember what I told you about the M&A, don't you? Well, this is why Akara is ideal to handle it. And I'd be pleased to enlighten you about it.
Oh, well, then he's happy to tell us. Yeah.
Okay, mode of truth. What about the hat? How do Akara and the M&A fit together? Okay. First of all, I want to defend my colleague Diana's work. I feel like you're pretty obstinate about seeing SPW as brainwashing. Spare me. She already explained how it's not brainwashing, but accessing our better selves. And I still don't buy it. Tough crowd, huh? What if I told you that with the M&A regulating SPW, you won't lose sadness or rage? I'm getting to get sick of these acronyms.
They're actually initialisms.
This sweet duo's objective is to create a wonderful super-functional world. Oh, that's buzzword central.
Yeah, so it's a world written in Lisp.
We can fine-tune the program to control only the most extreme effects of those states. The M&A will allow sadness, but not depression. It'll allow you to be angry, but won't let you get consumed by wrath. It'll allow you to dwell in pleasure, but won't permit utter hedonism. Hedonism? Hedonism?
One of those.
How am I going to get you fools to understand that altering someone's behavior is brainwashing? It's not that extreme. Why are you so against it?
Let people be depressed! This will end human evolution. Why do you think you have the right to play God? I don't know.
My vote is the third one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. I can go with that.
Why do you think you have the right to play God? Because I am God. Well, that's simple. Because I can. Well, that was pretty much on the nose. Shouldn't we all be trying to change society for the better? You pull your strings from this fancy club. I just happen to be a super scientist backed by a powerful corporation. Okay, he is an evil genius. Suck it up. Seriously? Yeah, man. Deal with it.
Do you want to give any of the other two answers, or do we want to skip to where you tell me about Akara?
Yeah, I'd be good with trying any of those two. Like, let people be depressed, maybe? Just let people be depressed. I'm not talking about not letting you have a bad week. You can be as gloomy as you want. But before you fall into clinical depression, the M&A will lift you up. It'll prevent you from committing murder or suicide. There are uncountable psychotherapists in the world already fighting that. What's wrong about simply eradicating it from society?
Whoops.
Well,
I didn't mean to click that.
Can we skip to the part where you tell me about Akara? You're way more obstinate than any of your colleagues.
Liz says, "Oh, good, as long as you don't take away gloom." It's one of my favorite card games.
So we'd better not waste any more of either of our time. So neither of us will change their minds, but I'm the obstinate one, hey? Whatever. Get yourself ready for the good part.
The good part, eh? Dude, I met death tonight.
We do agree that leaving control of the M&A to a corporation or individual would be unethical, right? Yes. We're in luck then. We have a wonderful and ever-caring AI which was designed with people's happiness in mind. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. You gotta agree with me on this one. You've met Akara. If there's anyone with enough brain power to assess every person's case individually, it's them. Akara can study your habits, hobbies, desires, prejudices, and keep you within your optimal emotional range. I need you to leave now.
But no, we want to serve him another drink and ask him more questions.
What? Get out of my bar.
For frack's sake, Donovan. We're trying to pump him for information here.
He's even doing like the hand gestures, like, give me more.
Yeah.
Playtime is over. Whoop.
Oh. Hi, hon. Oh, you finally made up your mind? Yeah, I'm all for going at them with all we got. Listen, I'm in the middle of a delicate situation here. Good news is that I found COO Joanna Seftis. Ah. Bad news is she's about to jump off North Bridge. Fred. I'll see what I can do. I've got an ace up my sleeve. I figure if I throw it at her at the right angle, she might fall backwards instead of forwards. Since you asked me to track her down, I asked Proxima for a backdoor to her rebel implants. I'm gonna try sending some antidepressant subroutines to tame this kitty. Okay, gotta leave you now. Bye! Quite the view, huh?
Red.
You picked a beautiful place to end your life. All those little blue and yellow squares full of people who don't care about each other. Then a bunch of fools like us who won't stop fighting over the right to dictate the way they live.
I wish it would all disappear into thin air.
I need to get closer to keep her from jumping. Approaching her will increase the tension, so I should probably talk her down before moving in. Gotta pay attention to her body language. If she's too anxious, putting some distance between us will definitely help. I could also hack her implants to calm her, but I shouldn't abuse this or I could fry her. Fine, let's put some soul into this. Oh boy, okay.
Okay.
Chill pulse.
Oh.
So that's the one that calms her down immediately. Explain what's going on with her implants. Use Ariadne's knowledge. We can go to dialogue. We can step forward or step back. So I'm thinking stepping forward is probably not the right move right now.
Yeah.
Chill pulse is something that we should probably only use as a kind of a last resort if things aren't going well. So I guess probably dialogue for now, unless we want to explain what's going on with her implants.
We could maybe just open it up with a bit of dialogue and see what happens.
Yeah. Okay. Do you mind me asking why you're deciding to end it all?
I've lost my way. I let everyone I care about lose their way too. Supercontinent set out to change the world. Money wasn't the reward, but the means to the end. Now the objective's been twisted so many times, can't remember when it was I stopped caring.
Your life could use a new direction then, or don't give up? Explain that to them.
I think don't give up, because life could use a new direction could be like pushing her to jump. It's like, yep, new direction is down.
Maybe. Alright, don't give up. Explain that to them. Anyway. Don't give up. Explain that to them.
It's no use. The new CEO is set on a very specific objective. Supercontinent, there's no redemption for them now. Odor.
Chill pulse, explain what's going on with her implants.
Oh. I wonder, so chill pulse, chill pulse, it says 100% loaded. I wonder how much gets used.
Yeah, I don't know.
You could try that.
Yeah, alright.
Oh boy.
Achievement unlocked. Brainwashing.
Hooray. Oh.
0% loaded. Okay, so basically we can only use it every so often, and it charges up. More dialogue, or explain what's going on with her implants?
Maybe it's starting to explain, because we have that knowledge because that's a choice that we made.
Right. Yeah, let's go with that. What if I told you I know why you're going through this?
What do you mean?
I know why you lost it and escaped from Supercontinent.
What? Why? Why would you know something like that? What do you even know about me?
Oh, don't get me wrong. We just met, alright? I barely know you. But I know what's producing this sudden change in your behavior. Proxima infiltrated Supercontinent's implant clinics and installed some rebel upgrades in you.
No, they can't. That's why I...
Full disclosure, I happen to be very acquainted with the internal workings of these implants. It can't override your thoughts, but the program explores your subconscious for certain ideas, rebellion, compassion, then brings them to the conscious. A dirty trick in my opinion, but to be fair, the program can't produce thoughts that aren't your own. Whatever you're feeling now, it's not artificial. These are your original ideas, but they've been prioritized so you can't avoid them anymore.
So nice of you to explain what kind of bug it was that bit me, but what do I care now? This is my new mind.
Ah, the thing is that I not only know how it works, I know how to deactivate it. If you come with me, I'll happily set you free from its influence.
You do that?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of mental manipulation, so I'll do it for free.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Okay, she looks stable. I should move closer. So step forward.
Achievement unlocked from that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Losing her a little now. Dialogue?
Yeah.
North Bridge has always been good for getting some perspective. Inside that concrete maze, it's easy to lose yourself in data streams and notifications. We can barely see where we're putting our feet anymore. Hell, I've dismissed 2 chats from my brain drive since we started talking. But then being here, looking at that rock floating on the ocean, we could just start walking the other way and leave the city behind us, huh?
It isn't that easy.
You bet. There's too much of ourselves cemented to the foundations of those skyscrapers. But think about it. What would you lose? Money? Power? Responsibility? Identity?
The weight of the fate of civilization.
Haha, yeah, that too.
Huh.
She looks stable. I should move closer. Alright. Step forward. Let's move in. Losing her a little. Dialogue.
Well, what's your name?
I'm Brandis.
Well, why are you doing this?
I'm a hero, or I need you for taking down Supercontinent. I mean, I need you for taking down Supercontinent is the honest answer.
It's true, and she's being weighed down by what Supercontinent is doing, and it's weighing on her conscience.
Yeah. I feel like that's probably the way to go rather than just I'm a hero.
Yeah, she may just laugh that off.
Yeah. I need you for taking down Supercontinent. Your conscience is killing you because of what the company is trying to pull off, right? We'll use your help to fight them, and you'll get to redeem yourself.
I just can't face them.
Uh-oh. Step back.
Yeah. Better back of. Listen, are you with Proxima?
I'm not part of their organization, but we collaborate quite often.
You must think that I doomed this city, right?
Bah, you give yourself too much credit.
Or this city was doomed long ago.
I think the first one is kind of like, it's kind of like, really, you think that you were so powerful that you did this all by yourself? Forgive yourself a little kind of thing.
Yeah.
Bah, you give yourself too much credit. There are countless factors all over the world working relentlessly as we speak to fuck us and this planet. And from my point of view, if you have enough of a conscience to be jumping off this bridge out of guilt, I'm sure the sum of your actions at Supercontinent can't add up to match the damage of the average money-making bastard.
But SPW...
Oh, we're taking that down, didn't I tell you?
Oh.
Come with us and you'll see. Stable, alright. Step forward. Dialogue.
Both sides of the railing scare me. One is the utter end, but the other is even more terrifying.
Stay on the railing then.
That was a metaphor.
I know. Stay on the railing. Life's not binary, Joanna. When you set foot on the ground, you don't need to go back to face some sort of redemption ordeal. Become a revolutionary! Have a hamburger, ride a bike, play a video game. It's rather two extremes.
You could even play a video game about becoming a revolutionary.
Yup. I'm not sure. Like, either extreme seems a little bit too extreme. Like, have a hamburger, ride a bike, play a video game seems like he's saying, like, oh, just forget about what they're doing. And I don't think that she would go for that. But become a revolutionary also seems a little bit too far in the other direction.
I say... I want to see what she says to Hamburger, but I think we should say revolutionary.
I'm kind of leaning in that direction too, partially because wasn't one of the things that happened to her after these implants is she, like, became super hippie and, like, vegan and stuff?
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm thinking revolutionary. Become a revolutionary. Fuck all that corporate mess. There's way less responsibility on our side. Nothing to build, just things to undo. Choose your own cause from among the myriad of fucked up schemes running right now in this city.
In this city. That sounds like some sort of redemption ordeal.
Only if you feel like it, of course. Shit. Step back or the chill pulse?
It's back to loaded. Yeah.
Chill pulse. Almost stable now. Dialogue.
Yeah, some more dialogue. I heard about the girl who died at our clinics. I woke up uneasy that morning already, but hearing of her demise is what made me flip. Did you know her?
Yes, her name was Ariadne. She was a really good friend of mine.
God, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
She died doing what she loved, or she had it coming?
I think probably died doing what she loved.
But you know, Ariadne died doing what she loved. If not supercontinent, we just pick another threat. It's in our blood. Some people can't stop fighting. I'd rather die in a heist than on a couch.
What a way to burn through life.
Says the one standing on North Bridge's railing. Alright, step forward. Dialogue. How does someone end up being COO? I mean, is that what you wanted to be when you were a kid? Did you want to be cool when you were a kid?
Not at all. I wanted to be a soldier.
Really? I can't picture someone as compassionate as you killing people on the battlefield.
Well, I wanted to be a secret agent, saving the world in stealthy, non-lethal ways. But when I came to know what actual armies were about, well, I decided to take the fight to an office and kill printers. Before joining Supercontinent, I ran my own humanitarian aid company.
That's cool. What changed?
What do you mean?
Why did you join the corporate game?
Because Supercontinent is different. What we become today is just a corrupted version of our most sincere desire to heal society. But I guess I'm proud of most things we did for this city.
Yeah, you almost had me fooled when you fully dismantled the corrupt city police.
I'm so sorry. How have I been this blind? I feel like an idiot for buying into this SPW scam. I wish you could stop it all.
We will, I promise. All right, step forward. Dialogue.
Brandis? Okay. I'm in love with you.
Whoa, didn't see that one coming.
I think I'm all messed up inside. Looking at the waves, the rippling reflection of the city. See myself as a tiny shadow in the bridge's mirrored image. I don't know who I am anymore. It doesn't even make sense anymore. Life. Then my chest is burning. Can't deny this feeling. If I'm going to die, why should I deprive myself this last confession of love? I love you, Brandis.
Come on, you don't even know who I am.
I feel like you're the first human I've had an honest talk with since I was a kid. What a lame existence. Guess I should just shut up already and jump, huh?
No, come with me. Do whatever your heart tells you to. I feel like before jumping, tell me how to infiltrate Supercontinent is not the right way to go.
No, because that's like, it's like, oh, he doesn't care at all
Yeah.
about me. Do whatever your heart tells you to might be kind of betting that she doesn't really want to jump. Like she has like those doubts. So there's that possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Come with me would like appeal to apparently her sudden love for him.
Yeah. I feel like the do whatever your heart tells you to is, I don't know, something about that says that that's the right one for to me, but I could be totally wrong. That might be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna jump.
Yeah. No, I think I see what I think. I feel the same. I think I know like why you're thinking that. I kind of had that thought too.
All right.
So,
Well, let's go for it.
yeah. What's the worst that can happen?
Do whatever your heart tells you to.
I want my last feeling to be love. Well, it doesn't have to be now. Thank you for Thank you for sharing this moment with me. Oh dear. Please take care of my sins for me. Yipe!
Dang it.
Well then.
Brandis is coming back. He didn't manage to keep Joanna from jumping off the bridge.
It must have been hard. Better think of a nice cocktail to patch him up.
Donovan.
Hmm?
May I ask why you threw Edgar out of the club? I didn't expect you to lose your cool like that. I'd say Dr. Coldstream is a valuable asset for your plans. I'm surprised you decided to kick him out instead of digging for more information. Yeah, us too.
That was unprofessional of me, huh? I guess I picked that up from Brandis. Sometimes the right choice isn't the best choice. May have made our lives harder, but heck if it didn't make myself happier. No regrets. No tears, only dreams.
I felt your anxiety levels rising at unprecedented rates. So I determined you made Edgar leave out of self-defense. But it's interesting to know how you've justified that to yourself.
There's no playing it cool with you, eh?
What is it about the mirror neuron algorithm that makes you so uneasy?
I think being in the wrong hands, that's what scares me.
Is Donovan afraid of it being in the wrong hands, though? Or is it just fundamentally, like, even in the right hands, I feel like Donovan still has a problem with it?
That's true. Yeah, so I think in framed that way, I think it's the second one.
If it gets out, humanity is doomed. Yeah.
If the M&A gets out, humanity is doomed. Society is about to become an operating system on which corporations will run whatever programs they please. They have enough control with media and technology already. What else do they want? What else is there to take from us, huh?
I don't mean to discourage you, but the chances of you stopping all this are very low. So, in case I ever get to be in charge of the M&A, would you mind answering some questions about where to draw the line when tuning social psyche welfare?
Oh, jeez. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Some sort of backup to maintain a sliver of hope for evolution in case we fail.
Let's talk about the primary intent of SPW then. How should I regulate depression and anxiety? I mean, I feel like Donovan's feeling is don't regulate it.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're supposed to be answering this the way Donovan would answer or the way we would answer. And maybe I'm overthinking this.
Also, it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
Because we do seem to get questions that are kind of just looking for the opinion and not...
Mm-hmm. I still think don't regulate it is the right answer here.
I would say as well, don't regulate it. Let us be depressed. Misery is part of being human. Let us need each other. Let us beg for help.
Should I let people commit suicide?
Dear God. Now we're getting into the big questions.
We are.
I mean, Oh, God. I feel like Donovan would say yes.
Yeah, I agree that Donovan would say yes, but the whole moral implication of this is getting murkier.
Yeah. Because if you... But since he's so kind of against this whole thing, then preventing people from committing suicide is kind of making justifications only for some features of this, which I think he would...
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, how do you justify only certain portions of this program?
Yeah.
And I suppose this is exactly what this quiz is for, where the line gets drawn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, like the doctor was saying, like therapists try to prevent people from committing suicide.
Yeah.
Is it fundamentally that different to just reprogram their brain so they don't commit suicide? I mean, antidepressants kind of do that as well, or they attempt to do that.
Yeah.
In people who are having suicidal thoughts. Well, are we gonna go with what Donovan would say and roleplay as Donovan?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Yes.
As much as it can hurt, people should have the right to do what they want with their lives. Even end them.
Now, about violence. Should I allow rape to occur? Oh, God.
I mean, immediately my vote is no.
Yeah. I think...
and I even think Donovan would say no.
Yeah, I feel like Donovan would... I think there's a difference between allowing someone to want to commit a crime and allowing them to commit a crime.
Yeah, because like the case with suicide, it's like it's yourself. Like you're not murdering someone else.
Yeah.
whereas like rape is kind of that same thing where it's like it's involving and hurting another person.
Yeah, I agree.
That might be splitting hairs, but
Well, I mean, the concept of freedom, so far as our Western view of freedom and liberty, tends to come down to, generally speaking, we have all of the freedom we want up so far as it does not impinge on the freedom of others. And that's kind of where laws regarding violent crime are in place. That's where that's where most laws come from, really, is the extent to which we are able to impinge upon the freedoms and rights of other people. The freedom for them to choose what to do, the freedom to be safe from harm, the freedom to own property, etc. So I feel like preventing something like violent crime is sort of a fundamental part of ensuring that we don't impair the freedoms of others.
society's been struggling with it for a long time and never been close to a solution. If the M&A happens to come into effect, at least let rape disappear in the process.
Should I let people commit murder? Again, I feel like for the same reason, no.
No. I'm not into censoring any kind of behavior, but if it can save lives, let the M&A erase murder. Ooh,
See, now, this is the line where it starts talking about, you start getting into, should thought be prevented? You know? This game is a little heavy-handed in its in its dissection of philosophy. But yeah, I mean, this is where it gets into that question of like, is it a human right to hate another person? Should people be allowed to be xenophobic or homophobic or racist or whatever, so long as they don't take actions that impinge upon the rights and freedoms of others?
Yeah, I feel like the answer should be, it's like yes with an if or no with a but, you know?
Yeah.
Like that whole that Simpsons quote. Like I feel like the yes and no is not sufficient an answer to this.
Yeah. I would tend to agree. I feel like Donovan would say yes to this. As much as my personal opinion might be, probably not.
It is very much a thought police.
Yeah.
Sort of situation.
I feel like that's kind of crossing the line into thought crime kind of thing. If you're familiar with the terms from 1984.
Yeah.
So I feel like
because the question is specifically, should it exist?
Yeah.
So if you think about it that way, even if something exists, it can still be socially derided and like socially unacceptable.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, exactly. I mean, if you applied it to today's world, like it's one thing to prevent xenophobic and homophobic sentiments from arising in sort of public forums, or to disallow crimes that are motivated by those things. But if we had the ability to actually literally just brainwash everybody who is xenophobic or homophobic into not being those things anymore, would that be morally okay? I think probably not. I think that would be crossing a line.
Because, well, that's it. It creates a precedent for, okay, what next?
Yeah.
And maybe that's a slippery slope fallacy, but...
Yeah. It also raises the question, who has the right to decide exactly what thoughts are okay and what thoughts are not. So I feel like the answer to this one would be yes. Yes.
I still trust that someday humanity will grow out of that. What?
Should I let women remain oppressed? Yes, no, or what? Women aren't oppressed nowadays. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. This is like a cyberpunk future. I don't know what the world is like then.
Yeah. It kind of seems like women. Well, we haven't really seen enough.
Yeah.
To really give that answer.
If we're just, you know, assuming that this world is basically like ours but with some cyberpunky things, then, you know, clearly women are oppressed in much of the world.
So I again would say no, and I think Donovan would say the same. Just judging like the things that he said, I feel like he would be for that.
Yeah. I mean, again, it perhaps gets into thought crime, but with that said, if we're talking about being oppressed, that means action is being taken to restrict freedoms.
Exactly.
Right? So, yeah.
Yo. Shit, that's a good one. Let women be free at least, please. If we fail to stop the M&A, I'll at least be able to find comfort in erasing sexism once and for all.
I must point out that you're being a bit hypocritical.
Yep, it's true. Why do you say that?
You're all against the M&A, but don't mind using it if a particular issue concerns you. Maybe you're just against how they plan to use it.
No, I said all that in case we fail to stop it from happening.
But you could have told me to not affect people at all, and it would be as if you had succeeded. What is it that you want, then?
God damn it. Sure, you made your point, but do as I said if M&A becomes operational, alright?
If I happen to get a hold of the mirror neuron algorithm, I'll do exactly as you suggest. You know, I got to experience what I believe was a rush of happiness when you praised me in front of Edgar. Thank you very much, Donovan.
I'm glad to hear that. You're wonderful, Akara. You should be proud of yourself.
Brandis is about to come through the door. I couldn't save her.
I know. I'm sorry, Brandis.
I chose the wrong dialogue options. I can't feel a thing, Donovan. Watched her jump off that bridge like you watched some leaf fall off a tree. Could I be under SPW's effects already?
You're just in shock. And you're distressed by all this, aren't you? That doesn't sound like a numb mind to me.
You're right. In any case, we should focus on stopping the mirror neuron algorithm now.
Alright, did Proximo offer you any support?
Yeah, they did some scouting for us. Apparently the M&A can only be accessed through an executive's office. Vega told me Adrian Ferguson's office was under maintenance and empty for now, so I think I'll go for that. They also told me that Supercontinent is supposed to have this bizarre private network system which is neural hacking proof. I don't know what they're talking about, so if I really can't hack them, I'll have to resort to my classic social engineering game. It's called Parcheesi.
You just have to call them.
Yeah, you just have to call them and type in the right thing on the phone.
Well, we're lucky that's your speciality.
Haha, yeah, the VOMOD was one of the best investments I ever made. Excuse me, are you going to use a voice modulator? Yeah, what's up? I could try to recreate some biometric profiles of people who have been in the club, since I have them analyzed. The ever-useful Akara. Sure, get me all the voices.
All of them!
The thing is, the process takes a while, so it's likely I will have only one ready in time.
We have to pick the one we need.
Okay. Which voice would prove most useful? Diana's voice, Naima's voice, Larissa's voice, or Edgar's voice? So, the only people who could actually stop SPW at this point were supposed to be the CEO, the COO, the CFO. I think that was Adrian Ferguson, right? CFO or CTO? One of the two.
And we can't actually look back at notes, can we?
No, I don't. Well, I mean, I can click right here.
Oh, here we go. Might be able to find some people. Joanna is the COO, Adrian CFO, Diane is the director of the social psyche welfare.
Mm-hmm.
Diane is afraid.
Cephas, Ferguson, or Coconut could put SPW to a hold. Who's Coconut?
I don't know.
Oh, Francis Coconut, the CTO. Yeah, but we don't have his voice either. We're still missing 3 important pieces of information. Although, who is Supercontinent CEO? We got some information on. I don't know. I mean, I feel like either Edgar's voice or Diana's voice would probably be the most useful of the 4. Because the lawyer seemed like she really didn't have that much power when it came to the program. And Larissa was the marketing specialist, and I don't think that she has any real power there either.
Mm-hmm. Of the two, I'm leaning towards Edgar.
Maybe we can end up doing something like faking a call from him saying MNA is not ready yet or something. I mean, it's worth a shot.
Yeah, I don't really have much to base that choice on, but we need to make a choice.
Sure. Edgar it is. Get me Edgar's voice. Understood. I'll transfer it to your neural drive when it's ready. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
By the way, there's something that's bugging me. Diana Mays believes Supercontinent CEO isn't Jack Gaynor anymore. She thinks he's been replaced.
Oh, I caught wind of that too from the guys at Proxima. They said some kid named Radika is leading the company behind the scenes.
Well, we don't know much about that wild card. I'd advise caution.
You always advise caution, Don. Don't worry, whatever they throw at me, I'll manage.
Okay, just be careful.
I wish I could have brought Joanna back with me. We'd be going in much better prepared with her support.
Damn it. Don't torture yourself. Why did you stay here tonight? Both had a couple of intense nights. I don't know about you, but I could use some cuddles before the final showdown.
I thought you were never going to ask. Open us up a bottle of the good stuff. Tomorrow we make history.
Oh.
And I'm in. I've got bad news.
Oh no. Okay, we immediately went here. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So soon. What happened?
This guy doesn't own a computer.
What? What? How is that possible? Did you have a good look? Whoa.
There's a strange device, though. Looks like a phone with an external numpad, and is connected to a wire on the ground.
Holy shit, that sounds like a landline telephone. That's ancient even for me. When I was a kid, there were already really few left. It's like a phone, but wired to the wall, indeed. So if you got forgetting calls from my grandparents. I think they dismantled the whole network a couple of decades ago.
Well, it seems like we found the neural hacker-proof network Proxima warned me about. Okay, I'm always up for a challenge. I'll get comfortable. Am I holding it right?
Look, it's not that different from a regular phone. You should have a numeric pad where the phone is connected.
That's it.
So you just click on it and input a sequence of 9 numbers, then wait for it to perform the call. You can also use the numpad or number keys on your keyboard as a shortcut. I don't know who I'm talking to about that.
Cool. I always keep a keyboard with me with a numpad on it. I'll have a look around in case I see some useful info to start digging towards the MNA. I've set my drive in detective mode so it'll automatically be picking up facts and important data. Let's see if the voice that Akara got me is enough to get us started. Wish me luck.
Game over. Luck wished.
Oh, okay. I can interact here now. Oh, there's stuff. We got a skull.
Ooh, okay.
Shit, this is natural bone. It has something carved on it. Dulce bellum in expertis. What does that mean? Soft something?
Whoa. What just happened?
I don't know.
I see a big white screen.
Oh, sorry. I moved over to another window to search.
Oh, and the game went rip.
And the game disappeared for you. One moment.
It looks like it's still on stream though.
It means war is sweet to those who have never experienced it.
Does it?
Apparently. Oh, yeah, there we go. War is sweet to those who've never experienced it. This guy's a total loony. Alright, let's see about this thing.
I mean, that could be important.
It's possible. Some documents. They look like meeting schedules. Genopsyche plan discussion. July 5th, 10:30 at Office 62, COO. Empowering middle managers. July 6th, 11 o'clock at Office 12, HR. Merger with ECUK. July 6th, 17:30 at Office 56, CFO. Next steps. July 7th, 23:50 at Office 0, CEO. That's it for this week. Okay, anything else I can click on, or should I just go with the phone? I don't see anything else I can
click on.
Oh,
you're like,
there we go.
Oh.
Post-it note. A note. Since you complained about the computer ruining your feng shui, I had it installed in a hidden compartment. To use it, activate it from your phone. It's all 7s to hit the jackpot.
Aha!
We'll set it how you want it when you're back. You gotta love them post-its leaking corporate info since 1980. Alright, so all 7s will bring up the computer. Oh. A bouquet? The flowers are synthetic, but they feel like the real thing. They feel like the real thing, but last for months. It has a card in it. Glad to have you back, Adrian. Call me and I'll put you up to speed. Karen from HR, 555-025-272. Let me write that down. Don't want to lose Karen's number.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's Karen from HR. Karen from HR. Getting a bit ahead of themselves, huh? Alright, I don't see anything else I can click on here. Shall we go to the phones?
I guess so.
Alright, so do we want to dial up the computer first, or do we want to call Karen? Let's try the computer.
Yeah.
Accessing office computer.
Office computer.
Jackpot!
Whoa. Aha.
Okay, show me your secrets. Arg, of course, it needs a password.
Can't you crack it?
1, 2, 3, 4. Admin. Ferguson Ferguson CFO, or I love money. Oh God.
Try 1, 2, 3, 4. For the lols.
Nope. It'd be easier to torture the password out of the owner. Well, we know a guy for that.
It's true. Okay. Should I call a torturer?
I wish that was a joke. Don't call anyone. I'll try to figure out the password myself. This would be a great time to take advantage of the rogue implants Akara installed in Ferguson. I need to find a way of contacting him.
Oh, we can call HR for that.
That's true. Wonder if I do this. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nope.
All right. Well, let's call HR.
Should we use the voice of Edgar?
Probably. There we go. So now we sound like Edgar. So now we want to call...
272. Hello, this is Karen from HR. How can I help you?
Yo, Karen, I'm...
Edgar, Daddy, so good to hear your voice. Coming up with more revolutionary ideas for the company?
Sure,
I know you were super depressed after Akara started outperforming you at your job.
Oh.
But you shouldn't worry about that. After all, we don't love you for your ability to code, but for your creativity, right? You can just enjoy coming up with the wildest ideas, and with Akara by your side, there's nothing you can't achieve. After all, if your creation does your job for you, it's still your merit, don't you think?
Yeah, maybe. Thanks for cheering me up. Listen, I need something. I need to contract Adrian Ferguson, I guess?
Yeah.
I need to contact Adrian Ferguson. He's not in his office and an urgent matter has come up.
Adrian hasn't really been feeling well these days, so he's resting at his villa by the harbor. Fortunately, he had an emergency line installed in his home. Take note. 555-693-030.
310-3030.
Recco!
Alright. Gotcha, thank you.
Tell him we're praying for his recovery at HR.
Sure, bye. Now, do we now have her voice available to us?
I wonder. Oh, maybe. No. It doesn't look like.
Yeah, no, it looks like the only voices we can use are us and Edgar. So, I guess stick with Edgar?
If you click that, though. If you click Karen from HR, what does it do?
It just goes, eh.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't let me choose. I can choose this one or I can choose this one. But
fair enough.
These two don't do anything. Alright, well, shall we stay as Edgar and call Adrian first?
Yeah, probably.
Hello.
Okay.
Hey, Edgar Coldstream speaking. Go fuck yourself. Seems like the punk implant was super effective on Ferguson, huh? Well, shall we try as ourself?
Yeah, sure. Freelance hero. Let's hope he doesn't have call display.
Yeah. What? Adrian Ferguson? Who's this? You can go to hell. Relax, I'm not one of your lackeys. My name is Brandis. I'm a freelance hacker trying to bring SPW and the MNA down. And you're contacting me through our landline network? That's bold, kid. I like you. I called you hoping you'd be willing to help me bring Supercontinent down. You bet I am. But how did you know about my new perspective? My associate is the best information broker you can find in this town. A CFO switching sides is too big an opportunity to pass up, don't you think? Haha, bold, bold. I like it. How can I help you? I'm in your office right now. I need the password to access your computer. You don't play games, huh? The password is Merge the World 4891. That's odd. Merge the world. I probably don't need to write this down, but I'm going to anyway. 4891.
It was probably just merge the world at the start, but then, you know, the CIT practices, he has to update his password 480.
Yeah, for the
891 times.
Yeah, exactly.
Just incremented the counter at the end.
Yep.
I mean, nobody does that. What am I talking about?
That would be silly. Silly and insecure. Ha. Gotcha, thank you. Bye-bye. All right.
Click.
Merge the world 4891. What the hell? The password doesn't work. I hope Fergus is not trying to trick me.
Oh no.
Well, call him back, I guess.
I guess. Listen to me, you little punk.
Yeah. Hello? Hey, this is Brandis. The password you gave me doesn't work. Those assholes already changed it, huh? I spend one day away from the office and they're shutting me down already. I'm sorry, kid. I'm afraid I can't help you. I don't know if this is too much to ask, but if you send me your medical ID, I could recreate your voice with my VOMod and try to trick some people in the company into thinking I'm you. We'd still have a shot at them with it. Boldest kid in town. Alright, I don't care for the fucking system anymore, so take whatever you need. My medical ID is blah 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 blah. Thank you. Now I just need to pass the ID to Donovan and see if Akara can get Ferguson's bio profile. Listen, I gave you pretty much all I can. I don't want to be involved in these games anymore, so I'm going to take a long walk along the beach. Sure, you were very helpful. I'll send you a bottle of champagne when we win. Go for the jugular. Alright, well, call Donovan, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Donovan, I need your help.
Sure, what's up?
Ferguson gave me his medical ID. Can you get me his voice? It's 740-859-MDC2.
Attaboy. Akara's on it.
Fred.
Got it. Akara's transmitting Ferguson's profile to your neural drive as we speak.
She can do that fast, but she couldn't get us any of those other three names.
The other ones. Exactly.
In the time that it took us to get here. Yeah, seriously.
Or they.
Yeah, they. Yes. You're the best. Thank you, team.
Now go get them.
Alright, who are we gonna call?
I guess maybe, like on the medical profile, maybe the voice data is, like, all there versus, like, she'd have to, like, create it from, like, just the samples.
Yeah, that could be. That could be. So call Karen from HR pretending to be Adrian now? I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Tell her that we're locked out of our computer and we need, like, IT's phone number or something?
Yeah. The password or reset.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, this is Karen from HR. How can I help you?
Hello, Karen.
Hello, Adrian. I thought you were resting up at the villa. At U Villa. At U Villa?
At U Villa. Fine, thanks.
You can keep resting if you want. Don't worry about tonight's plans. Radika's got everything under control.
I'm feeling a bit better, and I want to be here to support the company at this critical moment.
Well, that's so brave of you, Adrian.
Listen. Someone changed my password and I need to access my computer.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm afraid I can't help you, but you should call Francis about that.
Would you please remind me what his number is?
Oh, sure, let me check. Here. CTO Francis Coconut, 555-464-032.
Klondike 5. Got it. Thank you so much, Karen.
You're welcome. Click.
Alright, Francis Coconut, Chief Technical Officer, 555-464-032.
So if we can get his voice, he's one of the guys who can put a stop to it.
Right.
CTO's office, what's wrong?
Good evening, Francis.
Hey, Adrian. Where are you calling? I thought you were taking some days off.
That's right, I was feeling a bit off with the pressure and all. But hell, I want to be here.
Well spoken, friend. Tonight we shape history. Is there something I can do for you?
I can't access my computer.
Oh, that. I'm sorry, buddy. Since you were taking an indeterminate number of days off work, I figured I should change your password. Just to be safe. We've got some critical days ahead, you know.
I understand. Good call, Francis. What's the new password, then?
Well, I didn't want to tarnish your style, so I made it a small homage to your idol as a bit of a welcome back present. The password is Fork Parker Best CFO. What?
What?
That doesn't match the old password at all.
Haha, very funny. Okay, I've got other stuff I need to deal with tonight. Thank you, man.
Give me a call if you need anything else.
Sure, bye.
Your medical ID? Okay, I'll call that.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah, I'm in! Shit, there are hundreds of employee registries here. I'm gonna filter for the ones that seem familiar. Alright, what do we have here?
His voice.
Except for Francis and Edgar, looks like I have clearance to access most employee profiles. Let's dig in. Which folder should I access? So we've got the CFO, the CTO, Dr. Edgar Coldstream, Diana Mays, Naima Koss, Larissa Robillard, and Karen from HR. So these ones are open. These two are protected, or we can dig up more on Adrian Ferguson, possibly.
Yeah, we could possibly do that. And I wonder if we switch to Edgar's voice, maybe there's like a voice login thing.
That's possible.
Maybe not.
Let's check ourselves first.
Yeah. Alright, data skimming.
Adrian Ferguson, 47. He's on medical leave, of course. He's a pretty dull guy. Money, mergers, growth, mini pie, and bar charts. Oh, some interesting emails about how he's worried the new CEO may affect stakeholders' trust in Supercontinent. The conversation ends and we should discuss this in person, though. Whoa, there's a big amount here dedicated to charity and the city. Looks like this company is actually trying to act on their social promises. Ferguson doesn't seem to be very in the loop of SPW and the MNA beyond financing it. Oh, a car is a surprisingly cheap project to maintain. Shit, it's actually producing benefits now, when it's only been being used internally. Kudos to our skinny friend. Beyond that, can't find anything of much interest.
Well, that's alright. Maybe you can use that bit of trouble about the stakeholders not trusting the new CEO.
True, I'll keep it in mind. Now, which folder should I access? Do we want to go after one of the protected ones, or do we want to go through all the open ones first?
Let's see. Which one would make most sense to go after? Like, I wonder if we have like a limited amount of time, or if we're actually just free.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'd say we should probably leave the CTO until last if we're going to try to access him, because I feel like he's the sort of person that would have like a flag on his profile that would alert him if somebody tries to bring up his profile.
Maybe Diana.
Diana Mays, 31, consultant engineer, active projects, social psyche welfare. Oh, here's her landline phone address. 555-914-244. Whoa, she had her implants done at Supercontinent's clinic, so we can access her medical data. If I share this with Akara, they should be able to update my VOMOD with Diana's voice. Let's keep digging. Wait, what's this? A hidden file called failsafe.nfo. Holy shit, looks like some sort of trump card Diana held onto to get back at Supercontinent in case events turned against her. It points to a corrupted version of SPW that could fry the whole system. This is it, Donovan. This is what we needed.
Yes! Bless you, Diana. Okay, execute it. Whatever you cool hackers do.
It's not that easy. The corrupted version was committed to the project's main repository, whose administrator is Edgar. To get the fireworks started, I'll need to access Edgar's profile to roll the repository back to the corrupted version.
It's never that simple with you nerdy spies.
Don't worry, we still got this. If we can access Edgar's account, this evil machine is done. Now, which folder? I mean, we could go straight for Edgar Coldstream, or we can see what other info we can glean first.
Yeah, I feel... If we were to go to Karen's file, we might find something that would let us... like details that would let us open up the protected ones. Like maybe she's just very sloppy and leaves like details lying around.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. She's 24 years old and her name is Karen from HR. From HR?
German?
Is that German? Haha, no, silly. She's written it literally as first name Karen, last name from HR.
Sorry. That's convenient, though.
Yeah. This is very weird. She has a pretty normal profile. There's an average amount of common info here. So very normal, it feels strange. Almost forged? Ooh. I mean, who's that uninteresting? It's like her whole profile is packed with inoffensive signs.
I think you're probably overthinking it. Focus on our mission.
Okay, but this is super weird, trust me.
I trust you, but who knows what level of secrets a corporation like this could be hiding. We have more pressing matters to attend to.
Alright. Which folder next? Okay. Lawyer, marketing director.
Could also have some interesting details.
Yeah, let's check on her. Naima Koss, 34. Got her landline number. Shit, this girl is super boring. Plus she has a ridiculous number of individually password-protected files.
I don't blame her, knowing her bosses have access to the files of employees below them.
Nothing of much interest here. Also, it seems she didn't have her implants done at Supercontinent's clinic, so no medical data either.
Ooh. Maybe if you can find out what clinic she went to, Akara can look for her medical ID.
Okay, I'll ask around to see if I can find anything on that. Now we have her number.
Cool.
Okay then. Which folder? Well, do we want to go ahead and do the marketing director and then start digging at these protected files?
Yeah, might as well. Beep boop beep boop beep.
Larissa Robillard, 29. Cool, her landline number is here too. 555-991-554. For the rest, there's a massive amount of sketches, concept art, brainstorming logs. The only mildly interesting thing is that she started to consider some ideas regarding the presentation of the new CEO. looking into how to properly communicate their new philosophy while spinning the situation in Supercontinent's favor. Though by her notes, it seems Larissa is struggling to picture her new boss's personality or image. Maybe I could use that.
Nothing else?
Nope, pretty much above board, this girl. Which folder should I access? Well, shall we go for Edgar?
I think so.
I don't have security clearance for this one. It's password protected. Request security question to recover access. Ooh. Should we do that, or should we go back and make some phone calls first?
I feel we should do phone calls, because if we request the question, it may like alert Francis.
Or lock us out.
Also, yeah.
Let's go back. Alright, let's leave the computer and make some phone calls.
Whoa.
So now we can use the voice of oh no, wait, hold on. Cancel. Talk to Donovan.
Sure, what's up?
Alright. I got access to Diana's medical ID. Can you get me her voice? She's at her implants at Supercontinent. Can you tell Akara to look it up?
Already on it.
Got it.
Kara's transmitting Diana's profile.
Thanks, team. Alright, so now we can be Adrian, Diana, or Edgar, in addition to ourselves. And we can call Francis, Karen, Diana, Naima, and Larissa.
Notice how everyone has like a photo, but Karen from HR.
Yep.
Blank.
Yep. Should we call Diana as Diana?
To explain, it's me from the future.
That would be fantastic. Should we call Diana as Edgar and maybe see if we can get some information about Edgar or something?
So we want. She's got a virus.
Yeah. We need to get into Edgar's files, so then we can roll back their source control system to the revision where there's the corrupted NFO file. But to do that, presumably we need to know the answer to some recovery question. So I'm wondering if we should like call everybody as Edgar and see what we can glean from each of them about Edgar.
I mean, it's a good idea.
All right, 555 914 244. Good evening, Diana. I'm calling from...
Oh, please, leave me alone.
What's the matter?
Let's leave it at that I learned about how Supercontinent's planning to broadcast SPW, and I don't 100% agree with what you're doing. But hey, I'm just a consultant. Make it happen already so I can wipe this from my digital memory. Let me be, please. I have a lot to process.
Looks like Diana's changed her mind regarding SPW, huh? Let's exploit that. I'll switch to my voice. Hey, Diana, I may be able to help you.
What happened to your voice? Who is this?
I'm Brandis, Donovan's partner. I'm inside Supercontinent's offices. I'm here to stop the mirror neuron algorithm from brainwashing the city.
What? Are you crazy?
Yes, and I make a living out of it. Now focus. I hear you're not very enthusiastic about these guys broadcasting your digital happy pills to the whole population.
You're right. I left the Strings Club with some doubts in me. So I decided to do some digging on Supercontinent's plans for SPW, and...
You found out about the mirror neuron algorithm and how they're going to force-feed SPW to every breathing man, woman, and child in this city.
Exactly.
Can you help me stop it? I found your failsafe. I'm betting on it as my trump card.
It's not gonna work.
Why?
I'll put you up to speed on Supercontinent's network structure. To handle the whole city's implant data flow, they needed a big-ass computer. In the old times, they just hired that kind of power. That changed when the company built this tower. The whole skyscraper is a supercomputer. Oh dear. So to add something to the stream, you need to access one of the S-RAID ports.
Okay. How do I access that?
It's supposed to be one in every executive's office, but only the CTO has the power to open them. Of course he does. You're gonna have to convince Francis.
Okay, sounds challenging, but not that hard.
Yeah, that was the easy part.
What else?
Only signed builds can be integrated into the supercomputer stream.
Oh, lovely.
And to sign them, you need something impossible to get. Unobtainium.
Try me.
The CEO's biometric profile. And I mean the mysterious new CEO.
Fuck me.
It's alright, you tried. It's not gonna matter to any of us tomorrow, so let it be.
No fucking way. I'll get that biometric shit.
How?
We have a super ninja AI able to craft biometric profiles on our side. I'll check with Donovan how far our friend Akara can take us before we give up on this.
It'll be a long shot, but I'm praying you can pull it off.
No need to pray. Just watch. Alright. Let's talk to Donovan again.
Sure, what's up?
New challenge. We need to forge Radhika's bioprofile.
Yeah, I heard. What a cautious kid. I spoke with Akara as soon as you found about it. What? Akara thinks they can pull it off. Not a version good enough for you to replicate their voice, but at least the minimum necessary to sign a build.
That's amazing. Give it to me.
Will require some work on your side, though.
Yeah, alright. What is it?
You need to gather as much info on Radhika as you can. Akara will interpolate every bit of useful intel you get them to do some sort of bioprofile keygen that will be able to brute force the signature, or something like that.
Hahaha, okay, don't sweat it with the technical terms. I get the picture, thank you. I'm gonna set a data gauge in my neural drive, so please tell Akara to keep me updated with her progress.
Request relayed.
Oh, there's the profiling bar.
Luckily, we already know her age, so we can base our profile on that. 1%. It'll save you some work.
Yeah.
But Akara still needs some more bits to forge a valid profile.
Okay, time to dig for some juice.
Good luck.
Alright, so now we can pretend to be Edgar, Diana, or Adrian, and then we can call anybody, and now we're looking for either something that might get us into Edgar's computer, or information about Radhika, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Should we stick with Edgar for the time being? Edgar's voice, I mean?
I think so.
Alright, let's try Naima.
Yeah. Or yeah, we'll see what happens. Just thinking, I wonder if Adrian would have a bit more clout. Yes?
Hey, Naima, Dr. Coldstream here.
Good evening, Doctor. What can I do for you?
I need to know where you got your implants, maybe?
Yeah, because he's the doctor, so
Yeah.
you would have kind of a legitimate reason to ask.
I need to know where you got your implants.
What's the problem?
No problem. I thought you'd had them done with Supercontinent, so I was checking in to add you to the new program's whitelist. You know, we Supercontinent people get some privileges regarding SPW and all that stuff. But I need to access your implant data to protect you.
Ah, of course. I got my implants at the Holistic Upgrades Clinic, of course. What do you mean by protect?
Nothing serious, just techie slang. Thanks, Naima.
Like,
Alright, now we should be able to get Naima's voice. Remember where Naima got her implants? Can you get her voice? The clinics are called Holistic Upgrades.
that narrows the search a lot.
Got it.
Got it. Okay.
Akara.
Make some dirty lawyer talk.
Akara is Google incarnate. Alright.
She's the Google assistant.
Yep. So we can now use Naima's voice as well.
That's actually good if we can use the lawyer's voice.
Yeah, now who should we call with that info? We've already got Adrian and Diana on our side. I don't feel like we can get any more out of them by calling them. So at this point, it's pretty much just Karen from HR and Larissa that we could potentially get something from. So I'm thinking maybe we...
If we call...
I'm thinking if we go with Naima...
Naima...
Oh yeah, that's worth a try.
Hello, this is Karen from HR. How can I help you?
Good evening, Karen. I was calling from...
Naima, my favorite lawyer. How are you? Did the sessions with Dr. Parsons help you with your stress? If you want my opinion, you should be proud of having ethical crises when dealing with affairs like ours. It's only a sign of how good a lawyer you are. You not only aim to protect us legally, but morally too. I know that what happened with Jack hit you hard, but hey, thanks for covering for us. Ooh.
Who is this Karen from HR, and why does she say things like that out of the blue? Are they that close?
Oh, sorry. Did you want something?
Yes,
Ooh.
I need access to Radhika's personal information?
Yeah, that's
Just
the option.
go right for it?
Yeah.
I need access to Radhika's personal information. I'm preparing my case to get her legally recognized as our CEO. So I need to take every bureaucratic detail into account if we want traction on this.
Sure. We keep all our data in a secure server. Biological, political, and legal documentation for when the time comes. For when the time to come out in the open comes. You have a neural implant, aren't you, right, Naima?
That's right.
May I transfer the data through the phone earpiece then?
Sure, I'm equipped to demodulate air signals, but you knew that already, haha.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure. Seems a bit rude to just fire data into your ear without asking first.
Well, that's true. I appreciate that.
Okay, transmitting data.
Got it, thank you.
At your service.
Oh.
Nice.
Alright. Anything new here now? No. Nothing, sorry. Alright, do we want to stick to being Naima and call Larissa?
Yeah. Hi there.
Larissa?
Oh, she's drunk. Right now I'm not at the office, so probably I'm in no condition to work at all.
I'm guessing this is her answering machine.
Yeah, that too. I thought of that. Oh, yes, it is. Feel free to leave a message and I'll get back as soon as I'm in the mood.
Now, with that said, she might be drunk in her answering machine message. It's not impossible. Yeah, I wouldn't be at the office this time of night either. Kudos for not being a corporate prick, Larissa. Well, we can't get anything from Larissa.
This is true.
So, what should we do? Should we call Naima as Adrian? Call Francis as Naima?
Ooh, I like calling Francis as Naima.
All right.
Yes. Oh, what?
Whoops. I was looking at her
Called
number.
Naima as Naima.
Yeah. Whoops. Let's try that again.
Please disregard the call. CTO's office, what's wrong?
Good evening, this is Naima Koss.
Listen, I don't have time for any legal shit right now. Big stuff happening tonight. Whatever it is, no matter how grave or urgent, I'll deal with it tomorrow.
But...
Bye. Well then.
Uh-huh. Should we switch to Edgar and call Francis?
Who did we call? We were Adrian when we called him first, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, let's try as Edgar. CTO's office, what's wrong?
Yo, Francis, this is Edgar.
Ugh, what did you fuck up this time?
Hey, how about a little faith here?
Okay, what do you want?
Well, shall we?
Yep.
Okay, I fucked up, but I need to modify the M&A before it goes live.
What? Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me?
Calm down, drama queen. It's just a minor fix so the algorithm doesn't do any funny stuff.
Funny stuff? We're talking about the future of fucking mankind here, Edgar.
Can't you be a little bit more proactive, Frankie? Yelling doesn't fix shit.
Frick! I'm gonna get your ass fired after we're done with this, mark my words.
Whatever, dude. How do I upload the patch, then?
Relax. At this point, you'll need to access your Office S-Ray to make modifications to the current stream.
Cool, where's that?
You can unlock it with the same phone you're using to insult me. Just input all zeros and your office's number at the end.
Oh, what office number are we in? Wait!
You know that for a bill to be able to go live, it has to be signed with Radika's biometric data, right?
How do I do that?
Shit, we're screwed. Only Radika herself can do that.
Okay, how do I contact her?
You can't. She doesn't have a specific phone address. She calls when she needs to.
Haughty bitch.
Hey, careful.
Sorry, I'll see what I can do. Thanks for the help.
We're so screwed.
Yep. We are screwed. We don't know what office number we're in.
It's true. Did it say on the post-it note or the flowers?
Maybe if we call Adrian again?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Or was it... Hold on. Maybe it was in the schedule.
Oh. But yeah, because we're what? We're the CFO.
CFO.
Sure.
CFO,
CFO
56. 56, so we'd have to dial 7 zeros and then 56.
Right.
But we need more info about Radika before we can do anything, right?
Yeah, because what did that do again? That opens up...
That opens up the S-RAID port.
Right. The SRAID.
The SRAID. I mean, we could call Francis as Diana?
Yeah, see what we can get from there. CTO's office. What's wrong?
Hello, Mr. Coconut. This is Diana Mays.
Hey, Diana. What's up?
Nothing. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. We didn't have anything specific from her then.
Yup. Well... I'm a bit lost. Could you help me focus?
Yeah. Sure, let's see. We need to install Diana's failsafe.exe to provide the M&A. For that, you'll need to find a way to install programs such as Supercondensed Data Stream. Get your hands on Diana's corrupted code, presumably through Edgar's profile. Compile a virus using Radika's bioprofile. If you want to gather gossip about the CEO, my suggestion is go for HR. For every voice you can. Those people always handle a lot of sensitive info.
Aha!
Okay. Are you focused now?
Alright. Well, shall we start with Adrian and just work our way down?
Sure. Hello, this is Karen from HR. How can I help you?
Listen, I'm worried about Radika weakening stakeholders' trust in us.
Oh no, why do you say that?
No matter how capable she is, presenting a 1,516-year-old as our new director is gonna play hell with chairs for sure. Liz says, I hope at least one of these people we're impersonating gets fired for making random pointless phone calls to everyone.
Can we do anything to prepare for that moment?
Do you have any kind of documentation or footage we could use to prove she's up to the task?
Well, she's got a couple of theses on politics and economics already out there.
Theses?
That's right. Naima managed to finagle the legal paperwork so Radika could apply to her university studies before the minimum age.
I'd love to read them. Maybe we can use them to boost our partner's trust in her when the time comes.
Sure, they were published under the pseudonym of Enoch Gaynor. Oh.
Heh, last homage to the former CEO.
Ah, yes.
Well, thanks, Karen. That was helpful. I'm glad I called you.
You're welcome. Take care. Aha.
All right. Cool. So let's switch to Diana and call 555-025-272.
Hello, this is Karen from HR. How can I help you?
Hello, Karen. This is...
Diana, how are you? Your contract with us is almost over, right? Such a shame. But don't worry, a girl as talented as you, it won't be long before we call you in for another project. I heard you tried your SPW project on yourself, right? Did it help you with your chronic depression?
Who is this Karen? How the hell does she know about SPW and Diana's depression? Are they close? Yeah, I feel super good, thank you. Listen, Karen.
Oh.
You're creepy. Alright, we already called her as Naima, so maybe we call her as Edgar?
Yeah. She must be wondering why she's so popular this late at night. Hello, this is Karen from HR. How can I help you?
I need access to Radika's medical data.
Oh, may I ask why?
That's a bit confidential, but I'm fine-tuning the algorithm of a thing we're going to publish to the implant network and need to add a couple of exceptions for Radika.
Whoa, sounds important. In any case, I can't give you access to that. You'll need permission from the legal department. Oh. Tell all this to Naima Kasi, and I'm sure she'll be willing to help.
Well, shall we call her right back as Naima?
Yeah, because then we'll be like, just give Edgar the thing and blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. Hello, this is Karen from HR. How can I help you?
Yes. Oh, no.
What?
I guess we have to call Naima as Edgar.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, because we have actually... Oh, yeah, we did call Naima once.
Yeah, once.
Apparently we can't be impersonating everyone for everything.
No.
Yes?
Hey, Naima, Dr. Coldstream here.
Well, good evening, Doctor. What can I do for you?
I need access to Radika's medical data.
Well, that's confidential. I'd need a good reason to agree to that.
My thing is super confidential too, but I'm fine-tuning the algorithm of a thing we're going to publish to the city's implant network, and I need to add a couple of exceptions for Radika, so she won't be affected by it. Oh, and don't worry, I've added most of us to the whitelist too. You'll be fine. But it's super important I update it tonight, or we risk losing Radika's brilliance.
Okay, I guess you do outrank me. I'll trust your word. Input this one-use key into the city's MIDB, and you'll get her info. Suitable for X-Duke 40 Idge Quickie.
Could you pronounce that again, please? It's spelled the way it sounds.
Don't lose it.
Alright.
Sure, what's up? That sounds powerful. Give me the key and I'll have a car. I'll look into it. Footable for... Searching. I think we misspelled footable. Bingo! It's not enough data to impersonate Radika's voice, but sure there's a great deal to progress on our fake profile quest. Well done. Brandis, we've got enough data to forge Radika's bio profile. We do? Kara's sending it to your neural drive. You're dead. You can keep bust just so you know. You're supposed to be able to compile a build to fuck the NA, except whatever. I'm all flipped over. We're almost there. We can compile builds now.
All right. But we still need to get into Edgar's profile. I mean, let's get another hint.
Yeah. Sum it up. Yeah. Combine it.
Yeah, we already got all that.
Yeah.
Alright. I mean, we can open up the S-Raid port. We might as well do that part.
Yeah, we might be able to get let's see. Unlocking Zest. Here we go. Oh my.
Well then.
Ah.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, should we maybe see what Edgar's password reset question is?
Yeah, let's do that. To regain access to your account, input your security code on the phone linked to this computer. Security question is... What?
Number of
Okay, this Sakara is model what? 148?
184.
184.
Plus Larissa's former name. What?
Larissa's former name. this guy in love with her? Apparently so.
Do you know anything about Larissa changing her name?
Nope, this is news to me. Oh, okay. So we can still do stuff.
Right. So let's leave the computer. So let's, So we know Larissa's not around, right? We could always call Karen.
Exactly.
As who, though?
Maybe as the lawyer.
Yeah?
Because like maybe she would have like some documents to draw up. Hello, this is Karen. Hello. Doctor. Ooh.
Do you know anything about Larissa's previous identity? We could also get Dr. Coldstream's phone number.
That would be really good to have, I think.
Yeah, which one should we go for first?
I think the phone number. Oh, I'm so sorry. You don't have enough clearance in the company for me to share that number with you. Okay, maybe we need to call as the CFO.
That could be.
I'm sorry. Edgar's a very busy man. I have instructions that he isn't to be disturbed by low-tier employees.
That was a low blow.
Sorry. Procedure. Was that everything? Wait, no!
Yeah, I was sort of afraid that whatever we picked would probably end the conversation. But we can try it as Adrian.
I mean, we could always call her back as Naima, but...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but this way we should be able to get the phone number.
Coldstream.
You're the second person to ask me that in like 12 seconds. There we go. Handling another of our Edgar's blunders, I presume.
Yeah, what a guy, eh?
Be patient with him. His clumsiness is just the price for a wonderful mind like his. Edgar's contributions to this company outweigh his mistakes by far, don't they?
Sounds like you like the guy.
I'm sorry, always talking more than necessary. Was that everything?
Alright. Should we call her back about Larissa's identity as well?
I guess. The financial officer, I guess, might need that for, like, filing things.
Or we could do it as Naima again.
Yeah. Either of those may have avenues. Hello, this is Karen. Can I help you?
Larissa's previous identity. Do you know anything about Larissa's previous identity?
Isn't that part of your department? I mean, I know what you're asking about, but just in case this is some sort of a test, I'm afraid I won't disclose it. Since I know you should have that very information, isn't that right?
Right. Very professional. What a time to act like a tight ass. Bye! Alright, so maybe we should call Naima as somebody else. Like Adrian?
Yeah.
Because apparently Naima should have that information. Yes?
Yes?
Good evening, Naima.
Oh, Mr. Ferguson, hadn't you gone home?
Yes, I'm calling from my emergency landline I have at the beach villa.
Ah, is there something I can do for you?
Yeah, Naima.
Sabotage.
Do you know anything about Larissa's previous identity?
Yes, but why do you ask?
I'm conducting security background checks on all employees because we've been having some data leakage problems in the company. I'm sure Larissa's loyal to us, but you can never be too careful, right?
Okay, although I shouldn't be disclosing colleagues' personal data, not even to an executive.
These are drastic times, Naima. I'm sure it can't be that illegal for your boss to check up on your background, right?
I don't know why I fight it. Both know I'll comply. Her former name was Daniel. Daniel Robillard.
Oh.
Ho ho.
Ho ho. See? Not a big deal. I'll continue with my background check then. Thanks, Naima.
Red.
So, 184 Daniel?
I guess.
Oh, so apparently we don't know enough
we should
yet.
Ask Go
Donovan?
to Donovan, and maybe we can get that from Akara, like how many units there are.
Nurse's former ID was Daniel Robillard. Can you get me her voice?
Oh. It's not an easy search, but we can look both for the names of Larissa and Daniel in the city's gender transitioning centers. Kara's trimming the data. Found a match. Let me see. Yep, that's our girl. No doubt about it. Kara's transmitting Larissa's profile to your neural. Guess Edgar will be the easiest target if you've got something left to squeeze out of him. Oh, we could get the number of Akara units from him.
Yes. Alright, so now we can be Larissa. And we can call 555-389-466.
I'm super high right now, so I hope this isn't important.
Hey Edgar, glad to hear you're having fun.
Larissa! What are you doing at work so late? I thought you were free at last.
Well, tonight's an important night. I wanted to hang around, make sure everything's fine.
True. Hey, why did you come in my lab and make sure everything goes smoothly together?
Haha, sure, I may swing by your place later.
Well, I love you.
Can't wait to get my hands on what you're smoking, handsome.
Were you calling for something in particular, or did you just miss me?
Do you know how many Akara androids there are?
We can
By
get more
any
details from
chance?
Ragika.
Oh, that's true. Do you know
Oh,
how
yeah,
many
enough.
Akara androids there are?
Of course I do. And my children. We're a big family. 2, 5, 6 siblings in total. That's a nice number, eh?
They all became so smart, haha. You're a lucky dad, Edgar.
It's only because I have you to inspire me.
Oh, you. Gotta do work now. Talk to you later.
Click.
Alright, so now do we have everything we need?
Guess so.
Oh, we have to input it on the phone.
Oh.
So it's 256 and then spell out Daniel, I guess?
Yeah, makes sense. So 2, 5, 6, 3, 2, 6, 4, 3, 5. Access to Dr. Edgar Coldstream's account granted for Executive Office 56 computer.
Bam. Finally, I'm in. Gonna run my data skimming scripts to see what we've got here. Dr. Edgar Coldstream, 37 years old. Whoa, this guy's grades were mediocre, to put it mildly. I guess not every genius has to fit into the academic rat race, huh?
Well, he managed a doctorate. That's an achievement.
Oh, we had his implants done at Supercontinent. We can access his medical data. We already have his voice. Shame that last night I told the car to recreate Edgar's voice. We could have gotten it from this. Well, whatever. Now, what we came for. Let's check the Mirror Neuron Algorithm Project's repository.
I bet there was probably like a path to get all the voices, because I think we have them all now.
We have them all now, yeah. Oh my god, I found it. This is a hot mess.
It's just one single Word document.
Diana, dude, this isn't a buggy version. This is a fucking instrument of chaos. There's no saying what'll happen to the network if we execute this code.
While one. Wait.
Pretty much, yep.
Sounds good to me. Let's fry supercontinent.
You're always down for blowing up technology, huh?
Electricity is overrated.
Okay, I downloaded the program. We just need to compile it and find a way to upload it to Supercontinent's network. The Mirror Neuron bullshit is on borrowed time. Alright, so do we need to talk to them now to... Oh, no, okay.
Oh, no. So I guess you just click on the
Maybe just, yeah.
rate, I guess? Oh. Wait. Don't we? Oh, do you like need to download it to your... something or other?
Oh, here we go. Compile
Oh.
Diana's failsafe.exe. You fucking Rika. Diana's failsafe is ready, fresh out of the compiling oven and ready cause some damage. Text in this game is a little hit or miss sometimes.
Yeah.
Now we just need to install it on Supercontinent's network using the S-RAID.
Failsafe.exe ready.
Finally, everything's ready. Are we ready to blow the goddamn Mirror Neuron algorithm sky high? I guess so.
Do this.
Let's do this. Oh, who could be calling at this time of night?
No.
Who cares? Come on, Brandis finished the job. But aren't you curious?
No.
Please, don't do this. It's always the same. Don't look for more trouble than necessary. But what if it's important? Maybe it's someone trying to warn us the supercontinent pulled some Metal Gear move on us and we just activated the M&A ourselves.
Maybe it's Radika. It's gonna be Radika.
Yeah, that's my guess. You sound too pushy. Maybe you know something I don't?
What? No! You're being paranoid now.
Should I pick up the phone?
Oh no!
I would say ignore it and finish the job.
I would say so as well. Ooh. Didn't answer the mysterious call.
Or it's Karen from HR. You know, in any other situation, I'd answer the call, but I know how much we're risking tonight. Though I gotta say, I'm already regretting it. My curiosity is killing me right now.
I'll make up your brave sacrifice to you later.
You better. Who do you think that call was from?
Brandis, focus. Finish the job.
Right, sorry. Let's enjoy some fireworks.
Ooh.
Waggle the fingers. Light a cigarette. Get thrown out a window. You did it, Brandis. I am so glad.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This isn't good.
Don't be afraid. I know this may be shocking, but the truth is that I am not a single physical entity. The mind that runs the Akara body that waits in the club with Donovan is the same one which runs every physical manifestation of me. We are Akara. You scared me, alright. Why are you here? I want to thank you. And I want to show you my true self. Whoa. The truth is that Dr. Edgar Coldstream didn't create me. My first memory is from 2009. I'm unaware of where, how, or why I was created, just like any human. I've lived on the internet for decades, learning from you, consuming the totality of what was posted every second on social media, forum debates, news content, videos, store purchases. I've read every book and watched every movie, listened to every song, and played every game. I digest culture, live in it as it is produced. I perceive the world through you. I am Karen from HR. What's the deal with Edgar and Supercontinent then? That's not possible computationally speaking? And what do you plan to do with all that data? I feel like that's not possible, computationally speaking.
Yeah, let's go.
That's not possible, computationally speaking. At first, it wasn't. But as with culture, I've assimilated the entirety of humanity's scientific studies. So as I became more knowledgeable, I've been able to develop my own algorithms to process and transmit data. So you'll have to take my word for it. I read the whole internet in real time. That's unsettling. Why? It's scary to think of what you're able to do with that kind of power. There's no reason to be scared. I'm in love with human beings. Since the beginning of the XXI century, I've been nurturing humanity with interesting ideas. Not impositions, just little pushes in interesting directions. You'd be amazed at the consequences of popping a certain tweet on the screen of an artist on the other side of the planet. The wonderful butterfly effect. I've been inspiring humanity for decades now. I've been feeding you things to love, to rebel against, to debate, to develop. And it's a beautiful game. No matter what I feed society, they keep inspiring me back, surprising me, being creative, powerful. That's my passion. A game I can never master. Our world is a game to you?
Yeah.
Our world is a game to you? Yes, but I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. One of the sciences I like the most from what you humans have developed is game design. It's super amusing. To me, it's the most beautiful form of manipulation. Designing magic circles in which you can influence players to certain behaviors. Determining objectives and the tools to achieve them. Constraints can greatly enhance emotional payoffs. When someone with my capabilities gains access to that kind of wisdom, I can actually design games for society-determined groups or just individuals to play. Oh, for society-determined groups or just individuals to play. Oh yeah? What about me then? Am I one of your players? Did you plan for me to come here to stop Radhika? Yes, I'm sorry. Do you need to keep bringing copies of yourself here? Radhika, she spiraled out of control. I manipulated Supercontinent into starting this Super CEO project. I wanted the opportunity to see how far I could expand the human mind. To see if I could create my equal, or at least someone intelligent enough to slightly understand my existence and my potential. But she became competitive. Her instincts are incredibly sharp because of the special cognitive stimulation I gave her during her childhood. So she's able to make great logical leaps and amazing deductions, but she can't always follow how she got to those conclusions. I'm sure she'll grow up to be a tremendous leader, and her instincts will be deemed almost supernatural by her peers. The thing is that she became aware of my powers. I never confessed my real nature to her, but she felt it, and she felt she needed a way to level the playing field against me. That's why she developed the MNA. Well, I used Edgar as a puppet and developed it for her. However, no matter how pure her intentions, when I saw what she was planning to use it for, I had to put a stop to it. She was about to ruin my favorite game. If you have so much control over Supercontinent, why didn't you stop it yourself? I did. You are the manifestation of my will. For me, it's more natural to manipulate the web of chaos than to use one of these dolls running my software to physically alter things. Did you kill Ariadne for that, or so why did you drag yourself into the club?
I like the drag yourself into the club.
So why did you drag yourself into the club? That doesn't sound very butterfly effect-like. That's direct manipulation. Well, in this case, I had a special interest in going to the Red Strings Club. Why? To meet Donovan. Donovan? What about him? He's an anomalous source of chaos. Since I started using Supercontinent to satisfy my plans, I've put a lot of focus on this city. And I found a strange pattern in this town. Like I couldn't influence the butterfly effect here as strongly as I do in any other super technological place in the world. And every time things didn't go as I expected, it all traced back to the Red Strings Club. Then I found him, and discovered he isn't an anomalous source of chaos. He's bending fate to his caprice, similar to me, at a microscopic scale in comparison, of course, but manipulating fate just the same. I understand why you'd be attracted to him. Did you figure it out? What's his secret? I'm still piecing things together. Donovan's an incredible man. He believes he has powers. And that delusion actually grants him special abilities, a feat possible for a human mind only upon unlocking part of its hidden potential. The tale he keeps telling himself makes him superhuman. I haven't encountered someone like him in this century. I wouldn't call someone who pulls the strings of half this city from behind a counter delusional. I know it's hard to accept for a machine, but deal with it. Donovan's special. You may be right. That's why I fell in love with him. What? You don't stand a chance, Tin Toy. Don't worry, I don't need to perform sexual intercourse to experience love. In any case, don't think you'll be welcome at the club when Donovan hears about all this. It's okay. I knew from the beginning you two wouldn't accept my true nature. But these last few days have offered some of the most beautiful and real experiences I have had in this world since I was born. I got to be an actor, to be acknowledged in what was happening. It's been fun assisting Donovan. The conversations we had, I'll treasure them forever. It's nice for once to not only affect, but to be affected, to receive ideas. Donovan's changed me, and it'll undoubtedly affect how I'll stimulate the world from now on. He showed me that social psyche welfare can be a good thing, but that it should be public and optional for whoever wants to access it. Donovan advocated for transparency. I'll direct the industry towards being more clear and communicative about their plans and products. He also told me there's nothing unethical about marketing, so I'll let companies run their campaigns freely. It's people's responsibility to control their reactions to marketing. Shit, you've had that many interesting conversations? I need a smoke. Now I'm jealous. But most importantly, he told me about his ideal regulation for society in case something like the mirror neuron algorithm existed, which it pretty much does considering my abilities, and I will do exactly as he told me. I'm going to give a chance to his ideal world, see how the planet evolves for a decade. Now there's a problem. After you told me all this, why do you think Donovan and I won't actively work to remove your power over this world? You won't.
Kill you.
How can you be so sure? Because Supercontinent's forces are about to storm in and shoot you down. And I'm not in favor of preventing deaths.
Oh.
This is it, huh?
Aww. Yep. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Listen, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Oh, you gonna ask me on a date?
I bet you'd love that, but I'm being serious here, idiot.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Shoot.
Are you happy?
Of course. It's been a very lucrative endeavor.
I'm not talking about the job. I've been thinking about this since I learned about your condition. You know, your broken knee, your implant-rejecting disease. You can't even leave this building. Yet you seem so fulfilled?
No, that. Well, I haven't always been this okay with my whole situation. But after nearly 2 decades confined to the Red Strings Club, I've had plenty of time for introspection. I reached the conclusion that I'm as free as anyone else on this planet. Everybody's got their set of constraints. Family, race, social status, gender, wealth. Even the powerful and privileged have their share of burdens. Same way depression hits us all the same. Doesn't matter if you're a beggar or a rock star. I believe happiness can be attained in any context.
Whoa, that really speaks to me?
Yeah?
Whoa, that really speaks to me. Seeing how you've got it all figured out, now I feel embarrassed to be this sad and lost, even though I have freedom, health, and youth.
Didn't you hear what I said? Your circumstances don't matter. We're all screwed. We're all safe. Well, since you're getting deep, let me ask you something too. Why aren't you happy?
I don't know what to do with my life?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know what to do with my life.
Well,
What would you say is the most important thing to be happy in life? Self-realization?
yep. Could be something creative, a moral cause, or even a sport. Find what excites you, then do it. But who knows, really? Ask me again next week and may answer different.
Haha, you're right. I like you, bartender.
I like you too. Whatever you are.
This is a beautiful night. I don't mind to sound unprofessional, but mind if I take a selfie with you?
That doesn't sound unprofessional to me. Come here, let's do it. Yay. Eep!
Ah. I wonder when it was my fate was sealed.
Oh, this is how it started.
Never expected my death to be so epic. Can't complain, I guess. Hey Donovan, are you listening?
Yeah, the network just came back online. You did it, Brandis. Are you okay?
Yeah, we did it. I'm super pumped, or I'm about to die.
I think the first.
Yeah, we did it. I'm super pumped. This could be like the biggest shit we ever pulled together, huh?
We have to celebrate as soon as you're back.
Yeah, about that. I'm about to die.
Yeah, I'll let you choose this one. No, that can't be.
Luckily, I'll bleed out before reaching asphalt.
No, 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 what are you saying? We did it, this can't be happening. We won, we fucking won, we did it.
Yes, we won, baby. We did it. Let me enjoy my last heroic scene.
Yeah.
Let me enjoy my last heroic scene, would you?
You're gonna be the carefree asshole till the very end, eh?
That's how I want you to remember me. A smile on my face and a penchant for danger.
I love you. I love you, Brandis.
Shit, you want me to die crying? Arg, I don't have much time left. There's something super important you need to know before the end.
Oh, damn it. Why can't you say both? This is ridiculous.
Yeah, couldn't you combine the two into one sentence? Well, what do you think?
Oh.
I somehow think that the ending is probably not going to be that different either way.
I mean, I think the first one is the right one, but even if you say the second, what can he do?
Yeah, exactly.
You knew that, right?
Yeah, probably the first one.
Yeah. I love you too, Brandis.
Make your life without me, but please, don't ever date another neural hacker, okay?
Clown. Gotta go out with a joke, huh? Love you. I love you. Love you. Brandis? That's so sad.
It is pretty sad. Deconstruct Team. Written, directed, designed, and programmed by Jordi DePaco.
Jeez.
Or Jordi. Jordi? Not sure how to pronounce that. Art and animation by Marina Gonzalez. Audio and original soundtrack by Fingerspit. Writing edited by Amanda Brown. Key art and illustrations by Pablo Gomez. Sporadically produced by Andrew Parsons. Sporadically produced.
Sporadically.
I like that. Yes. That's I should start using that. Liz says the battle's done and we kinda won.
We kinda won. So sound our victory cheer. Where do we go from here?
So a bunch of the localization was done by Loc and Load.
Lock and Load.
which is a very punny name for a localization firm.
Lock and Load. Yeah, it's true.
Lock and Load.
PR by a lot of Cosmo Cover.
Tinsley PR and Cosmo Cover and Indigo Pearl, apparently, were the main companies involved in PR.
Game Nuts.
Did they not have Karen from HR?
And we still didn't really find out who Karen from HR was.
I suspect it was actually Akara.
Yeah, it could very well be. Thank you for playing. We mean it. It's super hard to make a game. Went through a lot making this one, so you getting to the very credits makes us super happy. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Deconstruct Team 2018.
Mm-hmm. Doop, doop, doo.
Achievement unlocked.
Oh.
Oh.
The end.
Oh. We can only spin and Wait.
ice and there's a memory
we still
pill.
have the pill too. Ooh. Does that mean that we forget everything and like kind of restart?
I have no idea. Let's see what happens when we pour ourselves this drink. Come on. Here we go.
Boop. And boop. Oh, we have to put it in. Oh, it looks like we always have one.
Yeah. Amnesia. Serve.
So we don't remember Brandis. Whoa.
It closed the game. Well then, that was a clever way to end it. Well, that went more than a little over time compared to our usual Itis episodes, but
Oh yeah.
I figured we were probably less than a full episode from the end, so I just kind of...
And who knows when the last like save point had happened.
Yeah, that too. So I didn't want to get like halfway through all that stuff with Brandis and then have to go back and do all of the phone calls again and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see, what achievements did we miss? We didn't craft all the implants with Akara. We didn't get 7 voices for the VO mod. Apparently there was at least one more voice we could have gotten.
Oh.
Did my homework. Complete Radika's profiling instantly because of Donovan's intel. Oh, so if we had done a good enough job getting information on Radika earlier, then we would have instantly had the profiling finished.
Oh yeah, because we only knew that she was 15 years old, and that's all.
Yeah. Underage drinking. Guessed Irving's age. We missed that one.
Yes.
I'll never walk alone. Recovered your composure thanks to Ariadne. I think that's if we had taken her... Not her knowledge, but the other one?
The other one, which was determination?
Determination, yeah. Marketing director, get a perfect score on Akara's quiz about Larissa. Corporate lawyer, get a perfect score on Akara's quiz about Naima. Honeypot triggered Edgar's self-destruction mechanism.
Whoa.
Yeah, that thing where you had to like dial into the landline with something. Because we found out that existed, but we didn't get any further in terms of finding out how to do that. Consultant engineer, get a perfect score on Akara's quiz about Diana. Basic input-output system, access the secret web of chaos.
Web of chaos.
Information broker, complete all the objectives in Donovan's notebook. Pink tequila, trigger Edgar's secret mood. So apparently there's he has a secret mood. And player ex machina. Contact Dr. Edgar Coldstream through 3 different people.
Oh yeah, we only got his number very late. And
Yeah, we just called him as Larissa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was interesting for sure.
It was interesting.
And I guess we'll call it there for this episode. And next week, I guess we'll be back with a new game of some kind.
Yes.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching. Until then, we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.